Hello ladies and gentlemen, it's your boy Brother Gaming HD here today, and today's video I kinda want to explain why the hype for Xdefiant is literally dying down. And there are a lot of people out there that are excited for Xdefiant to release and have something to play besides Call of Duty. But I think this is the reason why that Xdefiant is literally just dying, the hype train that is. And that's what I want to cover in today's video, here in today's topic. And the reason why I'm thinking Xdefiant is literally dying, especially the hype, is mostly because of the fact that we recently had a open test session here during the weekend between April 19th until April the 21st, which was extended 4 hours, but the reason why I believe that Xdefiant's hype is dying is mostly because of the fact that this game has been in development for over about a year and a half plus or so, maybe longer than this. And we've literally just haven't had any really big changes besides the fact that they did end up fixing the party system since the last playtest session that we've had here recently. But it feels like the more that the people that are waiting for Xdefiant to release and the ones that are just anticipating it to be a really great game are waiting for a game that has been in limbo for so dang long that we don't ever know when the release date is going to be. We don't know when this game is going to drop, and I can understand from Mark Rubin and his team that they don't want to release a rush product. Referring to Call of Duty, for instance, even though Modern Warfare 3 is one of the better, more stable launched games. I hate to say that in a way, when it comes to content and things along the lines of that. But Xdefiant's just been in a limbo state for so dang long that people have either forgotten the name Xdefiant or they've just literally have moved on and went to go play other games like Helldivers 2, for instance, or some other game within the FPS genre, or just a whole different genre in general by itself together, because of the fact that Xdefiant is taking so dang long to make that the more that they keep pushing the game back further and further, and the fact that there haven't been any major changes to the rubber banding, net coating, getting shot around corners, BS, and the fact that that hasn't changed for over a year plus, just kind of puts this game in a really bad state, in my opinion. I believe it puts Xdefiant in a really bad state just because of the fact that they've had a year since the last play session, and the fact that they're still running into these problems, they're still running into these issues today, and the fact that there are some rumors saying like what would Call of Duty do, all that other stuff. They're trying to copy Call of Duty or something, but other than that, Xdefiant's just in a really rough spot when it comes to just its current state. And don't get me wrong, the gameplay is good, the map flow is so good, and everything is perfect about it, except for the fact that the only thing that has changed is technically the party system. That's the only thing that they actually fixed, and everything else has kind of been a hit or miss since then, and the fact that they have multiple opportunities to release this game when Call of Duty was at its lowest, when it was bleeding players like a freaking pig. Pardon my language there, but that's the point I'm trying to make. They've had multiple opportunities to literally drop this game. When Modern Warfare 2 last year was doing horrible and they were bleeding players like left, right, and center. And the fact that Call of Duty's just been in one of those weird states too as well, to where content's either really good or really dry. It's a hit or miss every season, but at this point, Xdefiant's hype, its train is slowly declining. It is slowly dying down, and Xdefiant is just going to be another, and I hate to say this, I know I'm getting roasted in the comments for this, but Xdefiant is just another wannabe hero shooter FPS type game. And don't get me wrong, like, I like Xdefiant. I really do. I do enjoy it. I do enjoy the concept and the different map locations from their different intellectual properties that we've had, like Far Cry and some other ones to name. Just to name that one off the top of my head. But Xdefiant, it's not ready. It's not ready to be released. It's not ready to be in the hands of the public for full launch. And I hate to say that, mostly because of the fact that we've been waiting for this game for about over a year and a half plus, and the fact that we still do not have a very stable game, especially with this third test session that we've had with Xdefiant. It just proves that this game isn't ready. It just proves that this game needs more time to be developed, more time to be prepped, and be a very stabilized game. But then yet again, you got Ubisoft here on the other hand, trying to force them to push out this product. And then on one hand, Mark Rubin and his team want to try to make sure that this game is polished off right at launch, so when it does go launch, when it does get the green light to go full launch, it doesn't die a week or two after. Like, it doesn't die in the water about a week or two after its launch cycle. Because people have been anticipating this game for about, for a while now, and the fact that nothing has massively changed since then just proves that the game needs more time. It needs more time to be worked on, especially with the rubber banding, the freaking ghosting, bullets getting shot around corners, around walls, through walls, whatever you want to call it. And the hit detection's hit or miss, the per game, per session. But Xdefiant, in my opinion, it doesn't feel like it's ready to be launched. It might maybe need another year and a half, maybe longer, for it even becomes even playable or stable to a point, even though the gameplay is fine. But it's just the way that it's just been doing. The hype is dying down, the hype is fading. Eventually, Xdefiant will just be another game forgotten in the dust, under the shadow that is Call of Duty. But I'd like to hear your comments down below. Do you think there is still hope for Xdefiant and the community surrounding it? Or do you believe the hype for Xdefiant is just dwindling, play session after play session, month after month, day after day? Just share your comments down below. It's been your boy Brotherhood Gaming HD, everybody. I'd like to see Xdefiant be released this year, but just after seeing some of the hit detection and still running into the same issues that we had during the last two playtests, it's not ready to be released. And don't forget to subscribe, like, hit the bell notifications, and I will catch you in the next one. Peace out and goodbye.